Welcome back, my friends, to another rousing rendition of Choir Boys Cutlery. Well, we got ESSE 6 on deck today, made by ESSE Company. Gave y'all a little background on it last night. It is a 6 3/4 inch blade, 1/8 inch thick, pretty good jimping on the back. I got it from my buddy Kurt. Now, I ran it through the workshop 5 or 6 times, but it was already ready to go. Look at that, just sliced right through there. So watch it, bam. Now you'll notice those sweet work boots I got on. Look at that, pretty straight cut there by old Scabber. I would say this thing, somebody says Scab, is it a chopper? If you need it, it can be, but I'd say this is more of a slicer. I'm going to address that kind of in the end comments. Did a little editing there. It's looked pretty nice, Scab. Thank you. Look at that, beautiful micarta handles. You'll notice I did put a longer lanyard on it, showing you my moves there, just real quick. It's like a Ginsu, son. You know what I'm saying. Now, these trees are everywhere, and I am cross training, so we were cutting some line, and these had to come out. Now, there we go, back on line, Scab. Good job, son. Now, right here it does do some pretty good, I'd say it does more of a slicing type cut. Now, I didn't really go for anything super thick. The ESSE 6 is pretty lightweight, feels good in hand. Damn, chopping there, came on down. You know, I could say in a pinch it would help you out. But now watch here, we do some quick slashes and a little skin in there. This thing does slice really, really well. You can see that it went through the 2 hated grapefruits pretty quickly. And even the hated water bottle test. Chopped it clean in twain, son. So just got a few tests here. Now, I'm going to do more extensive testing on this thing as we go. Like I said, we probably got some kind of camping trip coming up. I think me and Megatron may hit the water this weekend. Y'all know I'm a big kayaker. May throw this in the dry bag. There's a little island out in the middle of Black Creek. We've been talking about maybe paddling to and just doing like a lunch or something, so I may use the ESSE 6, get a little fire going, you know, that kind of thing. You know, old Scab can get it done, son, some bushcrafting. I think me and Dale are still planning some kind of fall trip. Now, what you got to understand about Florida, son, is it gets cold around February for about 2 days. So we were wanting to wait for some cooler weather. Now, here are these vines. I'll be back to that in a minute. I want y'all to see, again, these aren't really chops, they're just pretty good slices. Slices right through there. 1/8 inch thick blade, 6 3/4, about 6 inches worth of cutting space. 1095, which I really am a big fan of 1095. And I don't think it's fair just to say that this is, you know, a dressed up, you know, Ontario. I think these are great quality. I think Ontario is pretty good quality. But what I noticed about this, Kurt's had it for several years now. Put pretty good abuse on it, but the edge was still in pretty good shape. The geometry was still in pretty good shape. So 3 or 4 swaths through the work sharp, and it just blew right through there. Now, you see that big ass vine right there? That was some chopping. Good job, Scab. Yep, I would take a bow myself if it was me. I'd button up them pants too, son. You can get some time on that. Now, this thing has become just tradition right here. A little apple slicing. Sliced right through there, son. Now, I'm not a huge fan of that rough powder coating. And you may be wondering why I put such a big lanyard on it. Well, keep wondering. I'll tell you all that later. State secret. Now, actually, I put a large lanyard on there. I like to wrap it. If you'll notice, I'll show y'all maybe one day if I quit eating them damn apples. They like to kill me, son. Whew. I don't know what they put on them things. Dear Lord. Back to the lanyard. Get off that. Back to the lanyard. When I go to chop something, you'll see me spin the knife 2 or 3 times. Now, when I do that to get a better grip, a little more relaxed grip. And, you know, that's for more chopping. There's Lola in the background eating her some apples. Lord, I hope they don't kill her, because she'll just look at you. You know what I'm saying? It'll be rough, son. Now, a little chop. I think I did 2 of these, and it just blew through there. I mean, this is a really good knife. Is it a great knife? I think that y'all deserve to see a couple more tests with it, maybe a little more hard use. And that's what I want to start doing more and more, is just, you know, instead of doing like a one-day review, son, go on and do a couple days. Now, we went a little overboard with the Donnie B all day, the D-Bad, but I love that knife. I may do another video on it. You know, you never know with old Scab. You just never know. I may surprise you one. I may pop up in the middle of this video with it. But I did a little peeling of the apple. See, everything I've done in this video, son, is a little more slicey. Now, old Scab likes knocking down bricks and hitting walls and that kind of thing. But you can't do that all the time. I would use this for a food prep knife. I'd use this for a camping knife, although I'm not camping, or bushcrafting. But I'm going to take it with me. I think I got one more day of cross training. Who knows? I don't know. I'll just dress for everything tomorrow. They'll probably send me home. Ain't no telling. Well, listen, I'm going to turn it over to old Scab. I love y'all. God bless y'all. Take it away, Scabber. What you think? Well, you don't know because you didn't use it. Scab, you recommend the knife? I don't know. I think you should have an ESSE in your collection. It's American made. Everybody knows we like that. Made in America, made by American guys. ESSE is a great knife. I love the feel in hand. I love a lot of things about this knife. Now, here's one of the big things that's going to have to happen. I'm going to have to up my bushcrafting game, son. Now, I know that's hard for y'all to believe that I'm not par excellence with camping stuff, because that's what bushcrafting is. But I just need to work on it. Is the SC6 a chopper? In a pinch, you could use it. I am going to do some more testing on it. I know a lot of times with these reviews, we just shoot straight through it. And, you know, I'll recommend a knife and everything's sunshine and roses. I don't dislike this knife. Like a knife not too long ago. Is everything a home run? No. It's a ground rule double. It's a good knife. I love the feel of this knife in hand. For my incredible knife fighting skill, y'all didn't even see that. See, watch it. Spin it all around. If I'd raised my hand there, you could probably see all these sweet moves I'm doing. It's light in hand, and I love the feel of it. Would I rely on this knife? Yeah. In a pinch, it just feels like a camp knife. It's 1095 steel. Again, for a lot of you guys, that's going to be big. It's made in the USA. It's got the micarta handles, 1095 steel. It's got that rough textured powder coating on it. Banged it pretty good. Not a whole lot, but a little bit today. I like the knife. That can't be overstated. I like big knives, I like stupid knives, and I love the ones that bang. This knife is a 6-inch, 6 3/4-inch blade. I told y'all wrong yesterday, and a 5-inch handle. That's why I love the feel of the knife. But honestly, it feels like a knife with about a 4-inch blade. Okay? I'd say it's about an 1/8 inch thick on the back. It does have some really good jimping back there. This really feels like a slicer. Cut through the grapefruits, which I hate with all my heart, pretty easily. I'm not saying I don't recommend it. I'm saying we're going to run some more tests on it. Sometime this week. We got a lot going this week. I rehashed that yesterday. Would I recommend a knife? I'd recommend you get one for your collection. I know the SE4 is a big one. I know the SE6 is a big one, big seller. And there's a SE Hungless. I probably butchered that because I don't ever try to say that kind of stuff. But I tell you what we're going to do, son. I'm going to get one of them. Here's what's on my list, kind of. I'm getting the D-Bad, the JJ Tribute thing coming in. I got my boy Sean Crawford some Astral something Kukri from the Kukri house on the way for his birthday. So can't really beat that one up. But I do have that John J. Tribute one I'm going to order this week. Now, I'm going to get an SE Hungless. And one that's been on my list for a long, long time is the Becker BK9. I got a BK2, but the Becker BK9 has been on there for a long time. I told y'all it's a great bushcraft knife. It's kind of a starter knife. I'd say this would be a great one. I feel like you could give this to anybody. You know, somebody that's never held a knife, somebody that's never messed with a knife. I feel like you could give them this knife, and they'd be okay. You know, most people aren't idiots. There are a few. I've done work with a couple of them, but you know what I'm saying. So you'll notice in the video, Had on my water boots. They like to drown me yesterday. Didn't get around nowhere near body water today, son. Well, what can you do? 22 veterans a day commit suicide. Now, I have backed up the raffle. We discuss this all the time, so I'm not going to say a whole lot about it other than I should have some final stuff this week. And maybe on the weekend we'll start our raffle. Just, again, want to make sure we're going to the right charity. Our law enforcement officers, LEOs. It is tough right now. It's going to be tough through the election. Our prayers go out to the 2 officers in California who are ambushed. Godspeed to you and a blessed recovery. And hope they catch the idiot that did that, and he gets the max, or she gets the max, whoever it is, son, gets the max penalty. Now, to my addicts, I love you. I understand. I've been right there with you. This channel is a place for you. If you need help, reach out. If you're gonna hurt yourself, I'm at this point. You're gonna hurt yourself. I would to God that you didn't. I would to God that you'd understand you had people that care about you. We care about you, and I do. I do, because I've been there. I've laid in the bed, awake all night with a cold sweat. I know I've done all of that, and I want to see you succeed. Do me a favor, guys. Hit like if you like the video. If you don't, well, kiss my ass. Hit subscribe if you like the video and you're not kissing my ass. Please subscribe. I'd love for you. I really haven't pushed out a whole lot, and I probably still won't. But hit like, subscribe, and then go to that little bell, hit it, and it'll notify you, because son, I put out videos all the time. I think Eric Hussein and Captain Electro, they may have me beat, because them boys can do it too. And but hit like, subscribe, go to them, like, subscribe. Carl Ruger, Bob the Metal Guy, Backyard Samurai, Ruhr Guy 27, Arizona Bladesman. Go and look them guys up. I love y'all. God bless y'all. I do the same thing every time. I'm Scab. You're not. We got PS. I meant to show y'all this sheath. That's my bad. I'll redo the ending in a minute. Probably won't, but whatever. It's all Kydex, and I love the Kydex, but what I like is this clip. I like the way this comes up and out, and we will be, when we open our Kydex probably next week or so, I want to get some of these, because this is more of a dangler, and I love this thing because I got on my D-Bad Preacher, but for the test today, you might notice I just popped it on the left side. Love it. Kydex sheath, Molly compatible. Love this right here a lot, so that ups the value too. All right, again, Scab, you're not. We're gone.